This video will help you with the show me tell me questions on the UK driving test. I'll go through all the relevant controls and we'll also open the bonnet and have a look under the bonnet. To turn the ignition on without turning the engine on, we're going to push the power button just to the left side of the steering wheel here. We push it twice. Once will just turn the power onto the radio. Two will give power to all the electrics. So now we can go through and turn any of the electrics on. So on the left stalk we have everything to do with the lights. You can see this line here is lined up with the auto. If we move it up one click, that's your side lights. So now it's lined up with the side lights. If you click it once more, that's your dipped headlights. And then to turn the fog lights on, it's the next collar down. As you can see, it's lined up with the 0. The first switch is for the front fog lights. You can see that on the dash there. And the second one is for, which is on a spring, which is for the rear fog lights. So because it's on a spring, you can have the front fog lights on without having the rear ones on. Alright, but if we want them both on, we twist it and they're both showing symbols there for the fog lights. Turn everything off, down to 0, and then put the lights back onto auto. To go from dipped headlights to main beam, which is this symbol here, we need to twist the stalk 2 clicks away from us, turn on the dipped headlights, and then push the stalk, the whole stalk, away from us. And then we get a blue light on the dashboard, and that's our full beam symbol. To turn them off, pull the stalk towards us and then twist it back down to auto. On the right stalk we have everything to do with the wipers. To turn the wipers on, we pull the stalk downwards. That is the auto wiper, which is marked there. So we were started from the off position, which is there, which would be where the circle is. Now if we cycle down, the first one is auto. And then if we cycle down again, that would be 1 speed, which means the wipers stay on all the time at 1 speed. And then if we pull the stalk down 1 more click, that's 2 speed, so that's as fast as the wipers will go. And then to turn it off, 1 click up, that's back to 1 speed. 1 more click, that would be auto. 1 more click, that's off. So if we just push it up, that will literally just do 1 wipe and then cancel off the wiper. Okay, so just 1 wipe and then cancel off the wiper. Okay, and then at the end of this stalk we have the rear wiper. Okay, so it's on 0 at the moment, and then if we turn it on to the broken white line, that means the wiper, the rear wiper, will come on every few seconds, probably about 10 seconds. So if we look in the mirror, we can see it's going to wipe, there we go, and then it will go off and then it will re-wipe in 10 seconds time. If we put it up to the next line, that will turn the back wiper on continuously, and then we'll put it back down to 0 to turn it off. The only thing we've got with the right stalk is the washers. So if we want to wash the front, these symbols here, then we would pull the stalk towards us. So we're going to pull it towards us, that's the front washers and wipers. And then to do the back wiper, we would push the stalk away from us, like so, and that washes the rear window. Okay. Okay, so we have controls in the centre here. This is for the heated rear window, so put the heated rear window on. We're just going to push the button there and then take it off, we push the button again. This is for the front demisters. Push the button in to turn off, Push the button once more. Okay, the next things we got here is the windows. So we've got 4 buttons for the windows, 2 for the rear, 2 for the front. They are sided, so this is passenger side, front and rear, driver's side front, driver's side rear. Okay, so we're just going to open the driver's side front window, push it downwards, window opens, and then to pull it back up, we pull and it will go up. Okay, to open the bonnet, it's in the driver's side. There's a little lever here until it pops, and that's the bonnet open. Go round to the front of the car. Now, in this gap here, you'll see there's a lever, and we just need to move that lever across to the left, and that will allow us to hold the bonnet open. And then we have a support here, which we can take out and then put in this hole here, and it's got an arrow on it pointing to the hole. Okay, engine coolant, and it should have a minimum and maximum. I think this one's got full and low on the side, so it's these 2 lines here. Just make out it says F and L on there, so the engine coolant should be between those 2 marks. This is your dipstick. This is where the engine oil goes in if it didn't have enough in it, and this is your brake fluid here, and we've got a maximum and a minimum marker. To close it, lift up, swing up, clip. Get the bonnet to this position,